Finally, in June came hot days, and the middle of Russia warmed up. Oddly enough, but the dandelion is still flowering, the second warm day, and the bees fly with all their might. Bees are buzzing at the entrances of beehives. This is in the hive number 2. In the hive number 4, work is weak. Today we will check these two, such different in strength, beehives in order to make sure that the appearance of the hives, and their internal condition, corresponds to the indications of our device Apivox Auditor. In addition, today we tested a microphone, remade from a wired computer microphone. We liked its work, and a long wire allowed to move away from the hives almost 2 meters. So, the hive number 2 showed us the following. In monitoring mode, we see that in the hive there are many different signals corresponding to different kinds of works in the hive. The spectrum is wide, but all signals are in the work area. The sonogram shows the invariability of the general trend. Control of the general state confirms the diagnosis and appearance. The family is in working condition. There is a slight excitement, but this is because of the longo-wooded honey collection, which came after a long period of cold. We open the hive number 2, and observe the picture, absolutely corresponding to the indications of our device. The family has 7 frames of brood of different ages. Bees unload nectar into 3 frames. This confirms the diagnosis of the working state, but our device showed not only work, although it still prevails today. The device showed the presence of passive bees. Opening the hive, we saw on the periphery of the nest, capped cells with drone brood. It seems that as soon as young bees come out of the now sealed cells, in the family can arise swarming state. The first hint of this already exists. What will the beehive number 4 show? The result of monitoring indicates the weakness of the family. Almost no signals. This means that there is very few bees. Beehive works are also practically not conducted. Control of the general state was made at the maximal interval 10 times per 60 seconds. This should always be done if the family is weak. Measurements showed that besides a weak work on nectar flow, the main thing in the life of bees is the problem with the queen. We do not know yet what kind of problem do they have, but the family needs an inspection. We open the hive, and see the characteristic picture, bees on empty honeycombs periodically fluttering their wings, sometimes opening the nasonog gland. As a rule, this is a sign of queenless. We are looking at the following combs. Their hunchback brood. Worker bees begin laying unfertilized eggs, from which drones would hatch. So, the family has lost the queen long time ago, and it will not be possible to restore it. The family is too small and it does not make sense. Thus, we once again became convinced that the correct application of Apivox Auditor, in general state control mode, gives clear and undeniable results on the control of each family we spent. For strong family, for about 3 minutes, for weak family, for about 10 minutes, but it is exception, not the rule. We did not do anything ourselves. Do not open the hives. We do not disturb the bees. During the time when measurements took place, we could work with other families, and despite this, accordance of diagnosis to the condition of families was practically 100%. Such possibilities give only Apivox Auditor